Nation, as we get this thing going one way or another. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Eagles talking. Let's see what they talking about right here.
Byron Jones was the safety and was having to deal with Zach Ertz would lead me to believe that sometimes I would like Byron Jones to walk over there with him and try and deny him the football. And then I'll take my chances with Jeffrey, on the outside and Matthews and Golden Tate. I mean, that's a tough cover. A lot of those guys are tough covers. But I think the one guy that could really hurt you in this game, and he's proven that by the way the quarterback goes to him, is Zach Ertz. So will the Cowboys come up with a similar plan like they did it for 8 snaps last week? It felt like that they had Lewis on Kamara every single snap, but it was 8 critical snaps, and it worked out really, really well for them. So let's see if, in fact, if Byron Jones, when Zach Ertz has not had success against the Cowboys, it's been because Byron Jones has been able to cover him.
Brian brought us DallasCowboys.com, BuyerSafety.com hotline. So you gave us the matchup of Jordan Lewis on Kamara. That helped clinch the game. You picked the Cowboys to beat the Saints.
I did.
Because you said it would be just like them to go and win a game like this.
Oh, sure.
Do you think it would be just like them to have a letdown on Sunday? Or do you think we're past that?
No, absolutely. I always like to talk about the desperate team theory. And clearly the Philadelphia Eagles season's on the line here. They've got to win this football game because their problems are coming the next 2 weeks, where they have to go to the Coliseum at Los Angeles. You've got a team playing well out there that's, now that the door is open for them to get home field back, they're not going to lose a football game. So the Eagles are in, and then they got the Houston Texans, who have won 9 straight games, and they're trying to get as high as a seed as they can, so they can maybe not have to play a first-round game. So they've got the tough road to hoe the next 3 weeks. They get through the next 3 weeks with, say, all 3 wins, then they're likely going to win this division. I mean, there's just no question about that. So if you're the Cowboys, you've got to find a way to put these guys away now. You just do not want this to have to go to, further, we got to worry, let the Rams beat them, or let the Texans beat them, or let Washington beat them. Washington isn't going to beat anybody with their quarterback situation the way it is. So you pretty much eliminated them.
Well, you're not buying into Mark Sanchez. That's cool.
Well, that's, all you have to do is watch that. You can sell that. I mean, Bennett throws the ball better than Mark Sanchez does right now. Actually, I think he reads defenses better.
He might, too.
So, go ahead.
Is there an under the radar guy that we should be watching out for this game from the Eagles?
From the Eagles, well, the Eagles are a guy. They're a team that's interested because of their pass rushers. They have a rush in named Josh Sweat from Florida State, and KT and Kavanaugh and Dane Brugler and I all kind of evaluated him. He was a guy that was a 4th-round pick. He came into the league with some, with a little bit of a knee history, but he's one of those guys. It's kind of a long, slippery type of a player. He's number 75, and so. We always talk about the guys like Brandon Graham and Michael Bennett and those guys, Fletcher Cox. But keep an eye on Josh Sweat. He's a guy that, I feel like that Tyron Smith is going to play this week. And so, he's a little bit different rusher than what a guy like Brandon Graham is, or even Michael Bennett. Those guys play with some power. This guy doesn't play with power, but what he's got is he's got length, he's got some quickness to him, and he's kind of a slippery guy, like I say. So it's a little bit different guy than Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith gets his hands on this guy, it's a problem for Sweat. If he doesn't, and he's lunging, leaning, doing those kinds of things, then Sweat can create some problems for you right there.
Is their secondary still decimated?
It's kind of banged up, and they're trying to kind of find, they've still got guys like Malcolm Jenkins in the middle of the field there. They played with this kid, this Trey Sullivan, who was a college free agent in 2017. Rasul Douglas was a guy they drafted out of Southern Miss in 2017. He's a guy that's susceptible to the double moves. He doesn't really play overly aggressive. Well, I say he's susceptible to double moves, but then you watch him, he gets beat, and then he doesn't become aggressive, and then you could get inside on him. Sidney Jones, I don't think tackles particularly well. The thing you got to be happy if you're a Cowboy fan is the Saints put their best cover guy, Lattimore, on your best receiver last week. 8 targets, 8 receptions. That's all you need to know right there about Amari Cooper. Hey, can Amari Cooper, if Amari Cooper's getting open against one of the best corners in the league 8 times, then he can get open against anybody that the Philadelphia Eagles roll out there. So keep an eye on those matchups, how they move them around. They need to get Cole Beasley. I know you were talking to Fish this morning a little bit about Cole Beasley. Fish is right. Didn't really practice a whole heck of a lot. So we'll see. I feel like he's going to play in this game. But, they need to kind of get him going a little bit. And, of course, Michael Gallup. Fisher's right. They're keeping Michael Gallup really like the X receiver and just kind of letting him run routes on that side, not trying to blow his mind too much.
Right.
But we're starting to see some good things from him as well as Noah Brown. So the Eagles are going to have their hands full with some guys who can catch the football.
They
are. I want you to breathe today. And
I'm not breathing yet.
I'm
not. I'm really upset. To be honest with you, I am. I'm
you
really
weren't targeted, though, B.
I know, but I just hate the fact that people are looking at their timeline right now and they're MFing me at breakfast. Trust me, I get it.
Well,
unless you just mute me like Choppy did, and you don't have to worry about all this crap.
You too?
Yeah, you should.
Thank you, brothers.
Take care, boys.
Brothers, man. Brothers, man. Good show, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to this thing. What he was talking about with Rasheed Douglas is that he can't cover outer space. He's a good, nasty guy when the team is up, what have you, as far as the Eagles. But when they're behind, the brother, he's acceptable for that double move. And then on top of that, if we look at everything collectively, what the Cole Beasley, I don't think he's going to play this week. I don't know what's going on with his ankle and things like that. But I love to hear the fact that they moved Michael Gallup into the X position. I seen him line up so much on the outside, but this is where Amari Cooper can eat inside. And then there's the flanker, as the number 2 receiver as it relates to lineup. We already know that he's the prominent guy that Dak Prescott looked for when he throws the ball. All we got to worry about, we're not worried about the filthy linebacking core. Of course, Fletcher Cox can get out. Of course, the Sweat guy that they was talking about. And then on top of that, we can worry just in little fashions about the fact that their defensive front four, Bennett and those guys, yeah, they can fly out to the ball and chase. But if we get up first, ooh, my goodness. Look for Amari Cooper, man, to get over 150 yards, man. It's possible. I really appreciate each and every last one of you guys for tuning in to this thing. Don't forget to put your score prediction down. I love to hear this. And don't forget, I've seen some people putting down where they from. I love to hear that. Guys, you already know. One game at a time. That's all we need to do. Upload the Brink truck, baby. Pay Chris Richard. This is from Peter. Yes, they need to figure out a way to pay that man. And Boog, what's good, man? Thomas, what's up? CT, man, all day. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Let me know what CT stands for. I don't know what CT. Cowboys time, I guess. P, yeah. Shout out to you, man. Damien, Idaho. That's what I'm talking about. Idaho. Man, we got people all over the globe. 2410, Dallas. That's what I'm talking about. A gangster. Yeah, what's up? Rock and Replenish 2417. Shegels from Maryland. Yes. 817. What's up? San Antonio. Joe, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you for tuning in to the nation. This is the thing. Bowles, what's good with you, man? Maryland in the house, big time, man. What's good with you, man? Cowboys, we ain't coming to BS. All right, same energy, man. So the Eagles out here talking. They bumping their gums about one person talk. We're gonna say the whole entire team talk, right? We're going to use this as bulletin board material. I cannot wait for this event this weekend. I'm definitely going to ask Tyron, who's going to be there? Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. Those guys really don't talk as much. But I'm going to ask Jeff Heath. Maybe we can squeeze some stuff out of him and let him know, how do you guys feel about their Eagles team talking noise? How do you feel about that? Yeah, we're going to have to figure out something. Texas T, what's good, man? Shout out to you, man. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. Just like last game, Eagles talking. Yes, they always talking. They went out there and beat the Giants. They said, okay, they got a little pumped up. They was behind in that game. They figured out a way to find a win, which is cool. Then they went out there and they beat the Redskins, and they said, okay, now it's time to pop the champagne bottles when they beat the backup of the backup. And I said, okay, cool. I said to myself, I was sitting down somewhere, and I'm saying, watch these Eagles fans come out the wazoo and say, oh, here we go. We finna go on the run. We finna be 10-6. But look, y'all keep that same energy, because we gonna be out here ready, locked, loaded, and ready to knock you guys down off of that small little step stool. See, the Eagles on a step stool, right? And the Cowboys nation, we on the building. We not on a little small step stool. They got 4 more rings to catch up, and to pass us, they got to win at least 5. So that's never going to happen in most of these Eagles fans' lifetime. Granbury, Texas, what's good, man? Jay, shout out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in to the nation, man. I really appreciate each and every last one of you guys for tuning in. If you like this page, hit that like button, share this content. Let's get this thing going. Tell all of the Eagles fans out there, keep that same energy. Bring that same tenacity. Come on down here to Arlington, Texas, which is the Dallas Cowboys' home right now. Come on down here and watch. You may come down with all of that energy talking about you beat the Giants and the Redskins, which is cool. They divisional foes. But bring that same energy. Bring it. Calvin Williamson, appreciate you for tuning in. Ronald, NBA 2K. What's up, man? You must be cold with that, with the NBA 2K. Eagles are just another step on the ladder. Yes, they are. Good morning, Vern. Appreciate you for tuning in to this thing. I hope we take it personal. This is what I hope. This is what I want. And this is what I dream and wish for. It's for finally, when we get out there, that we stick them and we punch them in the mouth. We don't play and level down to their level. We don't help up Carson. We don't help up number 33. We do not help up the 43 guy, whatever his name is. I forgot his name, Darren Sproles. We don't help these guys up. We punch them dead in the mouth, and we let them know that, yeah, you won last year. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for stopping Tom Brady for getting another ring. We like that part of it. But outside of that, you guys are trash. We're going to put you right where you belong, in the dumpster. And we're going to step on your neck. And we're going to rip your heart out of your soul and let you know that we are the best. Ain't that right? Hope, appreciate you for tuning in with the Blue Hearts. That's what I'm talking about. Standing for Cowboys Nation. That means that blue is pumping all through my vein and yours as well. And we got this thing silver and blue all day, even twice on Sunday. Let's get this thing going. We locked, loaded, and ready. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. What's this up? We need Dak to protect the ball. Yes, but Dak need to have a good game. This is going to be a nice little game coming around. We need for Dak Prescott to have a good game. This should be the highest rating game Sunday. I guarantee you. You can book it. That's what I'm talking about. Xavier Woods makes a difference this week. I said, and I'm predicting that my guy Cheeto Awuzie get his first interception this week. This is going to happen. Cheeto, get that interception. Xavier Wood going to go down there and lay the wood. And did I mention LVE? Yes. LVE. And Jalen Smith. Let's get that wolf howling going. Let's get this thing going one way or another. I got to get back to work, but I really appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Hawk, smash that like button. Share this content. Let's get this thing. Lorenzo, I see you, fam. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. One way or another, let's get this thing going. Let me see what they got up here.
They have the second best odds to win it all behind the New Orleans Saints.
Nah, they talking about something else.
But now
let's go, baby. That's been my time. I really thank you for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. Hit that like button. Share this content, baby. I'm out. Peace.